Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals tonight. Now, in Game 6 on Thursday night, Anthony Red and myself were the only handicappers on the Miami Heat. And really, let's face it, most of the gambling public was all over Boston that one, thinking the Celtics could close it out, but LeBron had that incredible game. Game number 7 tonight, Anthony Red has another play on, and he's 8-2 with his last 10 releases going on or against the Celtics in the postseason. But I've got to be honest with you guys, from my perspective, the best bet is once again in baseball today, because I think this game could go either way. I'm going to break it down in its entirety for you in just a moment, plus give you a free baseball selection as well, plus a money-saving discount coupon code that can save you hundreds of dollars off your purchases today. And again, guys, even though I'm on a 9-3 NBA best bet run, even though I'm going for winning day number 9 out of 10, I think the best bet in baseball, or is going to be in baseball today. Last night, it was a winner on the LA Angels, easily 7-2 at Colorado. And today, I've got another road warrior in interleague play that I think is the best bet on the board. But let me talk about some of the other handicappers, though. Anthony Red looking for NBA winner number 15 out of 21 and 5 in a row this week. Celtics Heat side, 25 dime release, 37-21 roll with 25 dime releases. More importantly, 8-2, as I said, going on or against the Celtics here. His last 10 picks involving them in the postseason. And a $10 player has won $8,190 following Anthony Red's advice since early February. And the guy that perhaps I should have spoken about first, because I'm sure I'll hear from him after this video, asking, why couldn't you mention me before, A-Red? Not that these guys have any rivalries or in competition or anything, guys. Trace Adams. Normally, a 1,000-star play is his best bet. He often raises the bar to a 1,500-star release, like last night's winner on Seattle, and that 6-pitcher combined no-hitter. Today, however, he's got his 6th consecutive double your wager winner in the playoffs. That's right, number 6 in a row. Your Boston-Miami side. Now, he's on a 22-13 NBA best bet run. Just had a 2,000-star play, his most recent one. Game number 3, Boston 2.5-point favorite at home, winning by 10 over the Heat in Game 3 of that series. Again, he has won 5 in a row of these 2,000-star double your wager plays, going for number 6 in a row today. $1 bettors have won a little over $11,300 following his advice now over the past just about 5 weeks. And finally, Derek Mancini, you know, his bread and butter player, the 40-dime releases. He's going for 40-dime winner number 16 out of 19 today on Miami and Boston. 12-2 with his last 14, 16 out of 19 on the entire season. A $10 better has won $4,790 following Derek's advice since, well, it's almost back to about the middle of February, late February, following his plays. So those are among the hot handicappers that have got plays. Quick congratulations going out to Chris Jordan, showing once more why he's the #1 baseball handicapper at this site over the past 3.5 seasons. Last night, hitting his top-rated 1,000-star play number 3 in a row, 3-0 with those selections so far this season. Twins rallying for the extra innings triumph at home against the Cubbies. Just following him in baseball, $1 players have now won $11,982 since the start of the 2009 season. Listen, guys, your money-saving discount coupon code is going to be, since it's Game 7, Elimination 20. Elimination 20. ELIMINATION 20. Elimination 20. ELIMINATION. Elimination 20. I feel like I'm in the spelling bee. Elimination 20. That will save you 20% off your total purchase price. I've done this every single Saturday since, I think, last June. And I'm going to keep doing it as well, because I know so many of you look forward to these coupons on Saturdays so you can refresh your packages. Hey, it's my money. I'm giving it to you. It's 20% off. The wonderful thing about this, if you're not aware of it, it's a mix and match type of coupon. So, guys, let's say, for example, you want to win baseball money the rest of this postseason. Chris Jordan, as I just said, up nearly over 11 grand the past 3 years in baseball. If you wanted to make a long-term commitment to him and, let's say, buy 60 days of his service, it costs $679. You would get 20% off, over $120 off. But you can mix and match. You want Anthony Red's latest play today? Hey, it's around $70. You would get 20% off. You want a Week of the Insider Money Move service? You can get 20% off. You can mix and match, use anything you want in the coupon. The only stipulation is this: you've got to put everything in your shopping cart at one time. You can't come in and buy Chris Jordan and 2 hours later come back and buy Anthony Reddick and expect the coupon to work. You have to put everything in your shopping cart at one time. Then it will take 20% off your total purchase price. And as I said, it could save you hundreds of dollars. Once again, that is Elimination 20. Okay, let's talk about game number 7 tonight. Listen, I think the key in the last 2 games, even though the Heat did lose game number 5, is their ability to exert themselves on the board. They have out-rebounded Boston by 10 boards in each of the last 2 games. And the Celtics are not a good rebounding team. So that's what Miami needs to do in this series. Udonis Haslem, I've criticized him for wondering why the hell he's in the starting lineup. But I got to say, the guy has been a beast on the boards here. 40 rebounds in the last 3 games. Now, is LeBron going to go for 45 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists, and shoot 19 for 26 again, as he did in game 6? Probably not. But at the same time, you got to expect Dwayne Wade to do a little better than 6 for 17 shooting for 17 points. The nice thing about game number 6 was the contributions they got from other players. Haslem had the 9 boards, had 6 rebounds. Battier had 8 points. Chalmers had 9 points. So they got some contributions from other guys. Chris Bosh, first guy off the bench, 7.6 boards in 28 minutes. So you look at the other side of the ledger and you say for the Celtics, well, Rondo had his typical 21 points, 10 assists, did have 7 turnovers, which wasn't good, but Ray Allen, 5 for 16 the last 2 games. Paul Pierce, 4 for 18 in game number 6. Off the top of my head, I think he was 6 for 17 in game number 5, so he's struggling shooting. Kevin Garnett, averaging 21 points and 10 rebounds a game coming into game 6, had just 12 points and 5 boards in that blowout loss as he sat most of the fourth quarter. I can see, however, the Celtics, the veteran team they are, keeping this one close. 7.5 points, big number. At the same time, you've seen how Miami, playing with confidence, what it can do in the postseason. Remember, after the Pacers took the 2-1 lead in the last series, then Miami won with a second-half comeback at Indiana in game number 4 and then blew them out in games 5 and 6. You could have a blowout as well. This is a really tough game for me, guys. So listen, I've laid it all out for you. I think Miami is the play today. I don't bet on hunches. I'm not betting on this game. I'm going to be watching it like everybody else. I think, however, Miami gets the job done here today, but what can I tell you? I want to bet on it. Okay, listen, your free play. I was originally going to give you the San Francisco Giants as a play today. However, with Melky Cabrera, day-to-day because of a hamstring injury, worries me, even though Sandoval is being called up from the minors to play third base today after a short rehab stint from a broken bone in his wrist. So instead, I'm going to go with the Arizona Diamondbacks, who last night found themselves down 6-0 coming to bat in the bottom of the second inning against the Oakland A's, and all they did was rally to win it 9-8 on a 3-run, 2-out homer in the 9th inning. Interesting pitching matchup. Trevor Cahill going for the Diamondbacks against Jared Parker, the rookie for the A's. They were traded for each other. The A's actually got a package of players, but traded for each other during the offseason. Now, I just used Cahill last Sunday as a 5-dime release and won as he pitched a 6-hit shutout at San Diego. Now, Parker, 2.40 earned run average in 8 starts this season, carried a no-hitter into the 8th inning against Texas in his last start. But keep in mind, his road earned run average in 3 road starts this season, 4.30. And the A's have only won 1 of his last 5 starts anyway. So I'm going to go with the Diamondbacks, who have won 3 in a row and 5 of the last 6 overall. The offense has come alive, scoring 25 runs in the last 3 games, and the A's have lost 10 of their last 13 on the road, and their bullpen was blown out last night. So I'm going to go with the Diamondbacks as your freebie. Good luck, guys, and I'll catch you again on Sunday.